Okay, there is one thing in here I will never buy again that I have bought for years. And it actually surprised me, but I won't buy it again. So let's get the skincare done with because that's probably the biggest section. I used up, well, I didn't use it up, so technically it's not empty, but it just kind of smells rancid. This is the Ordinary's 100% organic cold pressed rosehip seed oil. I've used this product for, I can't even tell you how long, how many years. I love this product. I don't use it in the summer, I don't need it. But in the winter, when I have just that real parched skin, it really helps in certain areas that are just drier. So I will use this mixed in with my moisturizer. I will sometimes use drops of it in my foundation. It gives me that concentrated hydration like no other thing. So I have absolutely purchased this again. Yeah, it just smells off. Like it just smells, I don't know. So I just got another one. All right, I used a CeraVe, what is it? I'm not sure. I think it's CeraVe. PM Facial Moisturizing Lotion. I've used this for years too. I already have another one going. I absolutely will buy this again. In the winter, this is not enough hydration during the day or the night. It's just too light. It really isn't made for someone with extreme dry skin, but in the summer, I absolutely can use this because my skin is more normal. All right, this is another one I didn't technically use up. This is from LaRoche Posay. It's the Cicaplast Gel B5, or Balm B5, I should say. All right, this says it is a soothing therapeutic multi-purpose cream. It's extremely thick. Like, it'll take a while to get this to rub in. So this would not be something I would want all over my face. I do think that if you have ultra dry skin, I think that this would be good because it does eventually go in. I realized I just wasn't using it. I felt like it was giving me milia, and I get milia pretty easy. So I just thought, you know what? I just don't need this. And it's way over the expiration date, which it says it's good for, does that say 5 months? No, I don't want to put cream in my hair. Does that say 5 months? It cannot say 6 months. Are you crazy, LaRoche Posay? Very much expired. I think I've had this a couple years. Okay, a couple sunscreens. I used up the Neutrogena Ultra Sheer 60. This is a chemical SPF. I'm trying to get away from the chemical ones and do much more mineral. I do have a mineral one to show you. I love this. I think it goes so well by itself. It goes so well under foundation. I love this when I am out biking and I'm sweating. It really does a good job. I just would rather use a mineral much more. So I think I have another one that I need to use up. So I will use them up, but I am trying to switch to more mineral. I did use up a Haruharu Wonder. Where they got this name? I think it's Korean. It's a black rice moisture Airyfit daily sunscreen, SPF 50 plus, PA plus. You will be protected. I will tell you that this grew on me. I at first was like, no. The smell kind of smells like dirty feet. Not gonna lie, but I do think that is a common odor for unscented sunscreens that are mineral. I'm not sure which ingredient it is that gives it that odor, but it is definitely not pleasant. It's not like it stays on me, it dissipates, it's not that big a deal. When I first started using, I was like, what's the hype? I don't get it. I think Angie from Angie Hot and Flashy, I think she is the one who got this thing started, that everyone loved it. Yeah, I actually bought another one, so it's actually coming in. I haven't received it yet because I ended up really reaching for it. It does go really well by itself. It does go really well under makeup. So when it's got those two things and it is a very high SPF, it's kind of hitting all those boxes. So I absolutely, in the end, started loving this. Okay, I used up a Paula's Choice. This is a 6% mandelic acid and 2% lactic acid liquid exfoliant. This is like the perfect thing for me with my dry skin, but also with rosacea. This is gentle enough that I can use it. I'm getting to the point where I can use it, especially in the summer, every single night. In the winter, when I am more dry, I use it every other night. It's not cheap. It is definitely not cheap. It has not dried my skin out. I love this. I finished up a Timeless Coenzyme Q10. I use this in my evening routine and I really do like it. It is an antioxidant. One thing I have learned that you really do, and it does say it in the directions, you really do need to shake it before you use it. And I would always forget it. And you can tell the color is just a little bit like streaky. It's just odd. This is empty, so I can't show it to you. Obviously it's empty. It has water, Matrixyl 3000 in it. It has hyaluronic acid. It has vitamin E. It has things I can't pronounce that I am assuming are good for you or me. It's an antioxidant that provides cells with energy. My cells are energized to build collagen. They're like, yes, let's build collagen on Bobby's skin. Yes, I'm losing it. And elastin. This serum contains 2% concentration for maximum results of Coenzyme Q10. So, okay. Yes, I have already purchased this again. I finished up a remedy for dark spots, and I will tell you that I do not use this on my face. I actually use this right before I get into bed. I doubt anything will, oh, it came out. Huh. I put it on the back of my hand and I do this. I make sure I go all over, and it is my way of making it so that any dark spots, like I've got some dark spots, I've gotten some lasers done on them at my daughter's med spa. So they have faded, but they're not completely away, and dark spots can keep coming because your hands are constantly in the sun. I try to put SPF on my hands and remember, but I'm not always successful. But this is how I use it. I don't use this on my face. I use it on my hands only. My biggest gripe with Remedy is you can't tell when your bottle is emptying. Like, that really annoys the tar out of me. All of a sudden it wouldn't work. I mean, that's an empty bottle. Doesn't it look like it's full? So yeah, that's one of my biggest gripes. I also finished another remedy, and this is Remedy for Aging. This I do put on my face in the evening. It has retinol in it. It has retinaldehyde. It has argireline, Matrixyl 3000, glycolic acid, niacinamides, ceramides, resveratrol, and ferulic acid. It's a powerhouse. I love this. I've had no irritation. You use one, I wonder if I can get, I need to come out again. No, this one's not. Okay, that one's really, it gives you the exact amount, and you think it's not enough, and it's got enough emollient, I guess, in it, I don't know, the slip, so that it really goes throughout your whole face. So I appreciate that. I can't stand a product that's like, use a pea size, and then you're like, well, I can't get this to go around my entire face with your pea size amount. This does go all throughout your face, and I use it down my neck as well. So yes, I already have my next bottle going. Okay, here's the thing I will never buy again. This is the Timeless 20% vitamin C, ferulic acid, vitamin E. And I will never buy it again for not the reason you think. It is not because I do not love this product. I love this product, but I will never buy this size again. How much is in this thing? This one's 4 ounces. I write on the top of my things when I start it. So this says November 25th. So that's November 12th. So that's November 25th, 2024. This has quite a bit in it still. And I was noticing that the color was changing. See how yellow that is? So that's an indication that it has gotten old. This is clear. I stopped using it in April. So it was November to April that I used this. I use this almost every single morning. I just couldn't use it up in time for it to go bad. So I've stopped buying this size because, you know, okay, here's the thing. The reason why I bought the size is because when you buy this size, it's cheaper per ounce. That's just good math. I mean, I was thinking I was doing good math. But if the product will not stay fresh for the amount of time it takes for you to get through this, then why buy that? I mean, it needs to be fresh. If your vitamin C is changing color, it's not fresh. So flip to this one. This is a smaller size. This is the next size down. So I had to pay more per ounce for this. That's a little annoying. Same 20%, same thing. So I'll see how long it takes for me to get through this one as opposed to this one, but I won't buy the 4-ounce one again. It's just, it's not worth it. Why buy something that's going to go bad before you can use it up? Okay, that's it on skincare. Let's talk about body care. I used up a Jergens Natural Glow. This is what I use all over my body. I get out of the shower, and this goes everywhere but my face and my chest. Love this. I've used it for so many years. I see no reason to quit. In the summer, while I am maintaining that color, I love to use the Jergens Natural Glow. This is the wet skin. So this I use when I get out of the shower. I am still wet. This goes everywhere except my face. I enjoy the fragrance of it. It just makes your fake tan look not so fake, and it kind of evens it out. I just think they work really well together. So in my opinion, if you're gonna use this with it, and you will have much better results. Okay, I used, again, I think this is in a lot of these things are in every single Empties video because I use them a lot. The Kerasol foot cream, this is, I can't even tell you, my 10th tube of it, I don't even know. I usually get it on Amazon. I think that's usually the best price. This stuff makes my feet baby soft. Okay, I shouldn't say that. It's not baby soft, but it really does keep the calluses in check. Like, I just do not have to deal with cracked feet. And before I started using this, that is what I had to deal with all the time. Cracked to the point of it would split and it would bleed. Oh, and that hurts to stand on. So yeah, I will always buy this. And I always put this on right when I get out of the shower. I put it on all the callus areas, you know, the bottom of my feet, and then I put socks on and I wear those for hours. It just works amazing. Okay, I used up an Arm & Hammer Ultra Max Fresh Antiperspirant Deodorant. This is my favorite antiperspirant. I love it. I like this fresh smell. And if you're wondering why, there is some in here, but when it gets to this, that starts to scrape my armpit when I'm using it, so I just don't like it. When it gets to that point, I throw it away. But yeah, I already have another one going. I'm gonna show you something. And I have no idea how long it looked like this. I realized on my chest I was breaking out, and I don't really break out. Like, not pimples, but like almost a rash, and I couldn't figure out what it was. And then one day I was getting out of the shower and I was using this. It looks disgusting, I know. This is the Neutrogena Body Oil. Oh, there's hair stuck to it. Ew. Okay. I love this stuff. This is the stuff I use in the winter when I get out of the shower. When I'm still wet, I put this on and then I towel off. And this keeps my skin moisturized for like a couple days. It's amazing. But look at the bottom. Okay, do you guys see? Ew, look. Can you see it? There's all, oh, you can even see it. Now, I don't even know how it got in there. Like, you don't open this, you squeeze it this way. So something, oh, it's so gross. I don't know how grossness got in there, but it got in there. I have no idea how long it was in there, and I was putting that on my body. Oh, so gross. So clearly, I threw this away. Now, will I buy this again? Absolutely. I love this oil. I love it. It just does well. So I'm not sure why it did this, because I've used these till the end before and never noticed that. But yeah, that's gross. Don't think ill will of me, please. 2 vitamin things. Well, actually one Yeah, two vitamin things. No. One vitamin thing. Oh, my heart. Bobby, get a grip. I used up a Nature's Made Magnesium Glycinate, and I won't buy it again. I used it up because I needed to use it up. I think I actually have it in my vitamin thing, you know, where you take it every day. So I've been doing a bunch of research, and by research I mean watching and listening to podcasts and Instagram and things like that. And I keep hearing that if you're going to buy a supplement, you need to make sure it is third-party tested. And this is absolutely not third-party tested. I think this is just, it was easy for me to buy. It sold pretty much everywhere, and I bought it. Did it do ill will to me? No, of course not. But is it doing its best? I don't know. So what I did buy, and I haven't even started using this, is the Nordic Naturals. It is third-party tested. It is the Magnesium Complex. So where this one is only the glycinate, this has a few different magnesiums in it, which I actually like better. So why do I take magnesium? Because magnesium has been shown, especially glycinate, to help you rest your muscles, rest your mind, rest your just your body to get ready to sleep. And I had issues with sleep for a couple years now. So I take this pretty much just right after dinner. I take it. And I do think I see a difference when I take this versus when I don't, because sometimes I forget. But I'm anxious to start this one, but this one I will not be buying again. Okay, a couple hair products and then we'll get to makeup. I'm done with this one. It just doesn't seem to work very well. This is the Clean Freak Overnight Dry Shampoo from Not Your Mother's. I thought that it worked, but then I was like, you know, I don't think it's working too well. And I was done. The smell is very strong. I mean, really strong. I don't know what it is with dry shampoos. They have to just make it so fragranced. So yeah, I'm done with this one. I didn't technically finish it. It's not technically an empty, but not using it anymore. Okay, I used up, finally, this took me forever, the L'Oreal Pro Longer Shampoo. Is this the shampoo or is this the conditioner? Yeah, it's the conditioner. Conditioner always takes me a long time to finish up anyways. I finished the shampoo up, I don't know, months before this one. I liked this whole combo, but it's pricey. So, but I really did enjoy this line. I would consider purchasing it again. I'm using another one that I'm about to talk about. It wasn't too heavy on my fine hair, and I felt like my hair looked healthy while I was using it. So yeah, I would consider buying this again. I'm almost done with this. I decided to put it in my empty because it was almost done. This is from the brand Verb, and it is the Ghost Shampoo, and it's for fine to medium hair. I do like this. I like the shampoo. In fact, I've bought the shampoo again. I do have the conditioner still going, and that will probably be for several months after this. I don't really like the conditioner. I think it weighs my hair down. And so I don't know if I would buy the shampoo again. This is getting wet on me. I just think it's too heavy, and for being a weightless shampoo and conditioner, I don't know. I don't know. But I like the shampoo. So I actually did buy another bottle of the shampoo that I have in my shower already to help finish up the conditioner. And I will see, jury's out whether I will buy it again. I do think it's good. It's definitely lower in price than more high-end brands, but it is considered a high-end brand. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'll buy it again. Okay, makeup. I can't believe I'm finishing some of this. I actually finished a foundation. This is the Infallible. I mean, they've even changed the packaging from this since I used this. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear. You can see, like, it's right here. This is way over a year old. Way over a year old. This is my favorite foundation. It's what I'm wearing today. Not this bottle, but my new one. I love this foundation, and it is in the color 460. I would not use this every day, only because it does have denatured alcohol in it, and it can really dry your skin out. I don't use foundation every day, and I don't use the same foundation every day, even if I did. Like, I like to change things out a little bit, and some of that's just because of my job. I mean, I'm trying makeup for you guys. But if I used this every day, I think it would dry my skin out. And I've had a few of you tell me it dried your skin out because you might use it every day. So just keep that in mind. I love it. So yeah, I did buy it again. This is my all-time favorite bronzer, and you can see I have quite a bit left. I did technically hit pan. Can you see it in there? Yeah, you can see the pan. But I have had this a few years now, and because it's a cream, I just am like, you know, let's get a new one. So I did buy a new one, technically not empty, but I'm throwing it away because just to be careful that I'm not putting bacteria on my face. But I love this cream bronzer. I am in the color Light. I'm wearing it today, and I love it because it just gives me a little bit of warmth, but it's not like wow, there's your bronzer. Does that make sense? Okay, this is the Grande Brow Enhancing Serum. I've used these for quite a while, and I've just decided I'm gonna stop. This was way past its time. I've stopped using the Lash one quite a while ago. It has, I forgot, there's some ingredient that most dermatologists will tell you, or maybe them all will tell you, you really should not be putting on your eyes. It can literally change the color of your iris. Your iris, or what's the iris? Is that the dark part or the colored part? I don't know. The colored part. It will change the color of your colored part. That freaks me out. It can also change the pigmentation around your eye, and my daughter Rachel had that happen. I did not have that happen. So I stopped using the lash stuff quite a while ago, but the brow stuff I've kept using because, you know, I was a product of the 1990s when we tweezed our eyebrows to, you know, to a tiny little line. And so I wanted to get that back, and it does work. I will tell you, it works. The lash stuff works, the brow stuff works. It's just an ingredient you really should not be having on your eyes. So this is my last one. It's done. I will not be buying it again. And I haven't found one that I like that doesn't have that product in it. I'll put the word here somewhere. It doesn't have that in it. I haven't found one that I like. I tried the Ordinary's one. That didn't work. So if you have one that doesn't have this in it, put it in the comments below. Okay, I finished up a Kokie eyebrow pencil. This was my favorite for a long time. This is hard to find. Kokie's hard to find. They're sold a lot at Rite Aids, and I think Rite Aids are out of business now and closing, some of them. I don't know if all of them, but a lot of them, maybe they all are, I don't know. You can go online and get this, and I also got it on Amazon, but it wasn't by Kokie, so that always makes me nervous. I don't normally buy products that are putting on my face that are not from the brand itself. So I have a ton of eyebrow pencils to use up because I did a whole entire video about eyebrow pencils. So I have a ton to use. So I did not buy this again, and I would buy it again if it was easy to find. Yeah, it's not easy to find. I used up a CoverGirl Cleantopia, I think it's Cleantopia mascara, waterproof. I love this mascara. I think it is one of the best mascaras, especially for waterproof. So I have already purchased a new one, and it's probably almost ready to be done as well. I love this. We did it! All of those things I used up, I will have everything linked below, and some of them were obviously right here. I'll link my last Yahoos and Boos because that will show you some of the things that I absolutely love and some things that have failed me as well. I'll link my latest one right here, and I'll see you maybe in that one or another one. God bless.